politics or whatever it is, how do you assure their security when they go about their daily activity? And two, there's a general concern that when there's a political rally or political event, people along, even people who are not even attending those particular rallies, they get hurt. So some of them getting robbed on the highway, pedestrians, and even the motorists. How do people who are not even associated with these kinds of politics get, how can you assure their safety? How do they get along with their businesses without, getting all these injuries and losses?
It points to this situation we witnessed yesterday points to what I said earlier, that misuse of young people or sometimes hiring goons to just come and cause terror is an issue of great concern to us in the security sector. And so, as I said, investigations must be done to find out who exactly organized them and for what purpose. Again, sometimes because of we don't understand the magnitude of or we are not informed about the plans of the political actors, sometimes the police are just on standby to see whether there is any problem. Like yesterday, police were generally on standby because there was no clear notification to them about what event was going to happen and what routes. I was, for example, very saddened that political activists were going to play games at our airport. I mean, you could see people want to invade inside the airport, and that is a very serious issue. The airport is a protected area. It's not a place to play the kind of politics that we saw. And you saw, people entering inside the airport just with a lot of razzmatazz for absolutely nothing, for pure zero political value, zero economic value, zero PR, whatever it was being done, it was just useless. And for it to be done inside the airport, it's just totally unacceptable. And that's why we were saying, if the team was intended to do good for our country, they would have worked with the police. They would say, we are welcoming our visitor. Can you give us a designated area we want to welcome? Can our vehicles be parked in a particular manner? Can we be escorted to the place where we want to have a rally? And then everything would have been fine. But this idea of ignoring the importance of security sector in terms of such events is totally unacceptable. And I remember I told you 2 days ago that any person who wants to have their political activities, we will facilitate once notification is given, and we will deploy the necessary, a good number of the police officers to provide protection. Unfortunately, innocent people are caught up in these situations. So it is regrettable that the journalists were in that situation. And I think going forward, we just need proper deployment of police officers so that they can also protect not just journalists but members of the public. And maybe this is something we can work with the Association for the Journalists and to see what will happen during such events. How shall the local police commander dealing with those issues, what we can tell them to secure the journalists. There must be closer relationship between the media and the police office and the government, because our duty is to facilitate access to proper information by the public and be done in a responsible manner. So, as I said last night during our interview, it's regrettable, and we need to find better ways of working together, because I saw some of the journalists who were injured. It was totally unnecessary. Thank you very much. Asanteni sana.